Just about an hour's drive east of Sacramento along historic Highway 49 in the Sierra foothills lies the town of Sutter Creek. The drive takes you through the sleepy little town of Amador. Don't blink. Such a historic little town. Sutter Creek, as most towns along the Highway 49 corridor, takes you back to an era a long time before us. It's a fun little town full of wineries, shopping, and restaurants. We stayed the weekend while meeting up with some friends for a day of wine tasting in nearby Plymouth, California. And we stayed at two different places. The inn used to be called the Grey Gables Inn. At that time, it was a bed and breakfast where you would traditionally receive a community breakfast in the morning, but the pandemic changed that. With the change in ownership and the fact that the people could no longer gather, the new owners of this 11-room inn decided on continental breakfast as well as upgrading the current inn. So you're at the inn at 161. Here's some of the outdoor settings. Of course, we couldn't really enjoy the outdoors because it is the middle of November. This is one of the main drags, Hanford. And the inn sits on that street. The parking is behind it. You come down Amelia Street. You can park anywhere along here. Again, this is so-called the parking lot. It's small. Shouldn't say so-called. But they said it fills up pretty quickly. So again, you can park along the white picket fence. These are suites, 2 units upstairs and downstairs. 2-night minimum. They would have given us 1 night since it wasn't reserved. But it was $3.99. We paid $2.32 for our room for the 1 night with taxes and everything. Again, if you park in the back parking lot, you could do that and then walk to the check-in. More outdoor space. So they close at 5 o'clock, so if you come after hours, they're basically going to direct you to that lockbox right there that they'll give you a code. You get your keys. And they give detailed instructions on where your unit is. We arrived about 5:05 last night and they were still here. So again, if you arrive after hours, you'll get a code to punch in to enter. You can't see. And there you go. And our room is right here. Continental breakfast, a couple bagels, yogurt parfaits, mimosa. I got the orange juice. Patti has the champagne. They had hard-boiled eggs up there. They had pastries. So lots to offer. The Sutter Creek Inn is located on Main Street in this quaint town hidden in the Sierra foothills. It's a family-run boutique inn that was built in the 1800s. The Sutter Creek Inn offers private cottages, furnished patios, fireplaces, and lush gardens. these units behind the office. At the Sutter Creek Inn, there are 13 units to choose from, all unique, from a tool shed to a storage room to a cabin. There's even a cellar and a library. This is called Hayden Alley Road. It's behind the inn, and there's parking. Squirrel. The sign says parking for Sutter Creek Inn. So if you can't park on the street, you want to park in this parking lot. To get to our unit, especially in a wheelchair, was a little bit challenging. We stayed in the garden unit, and the garden unit cost us $274 for this Saturday's evening stay in November. Filming as we're leaving, so it's a little messy, but this is the garden room. No shower, just a tub. And again, it's a little messy because we're leaving here. Cheeseburger breakfast, buffalo chips, or the Backroads Cafe. Old-fashioned country breakfast. Veggie omelet, side of bacon and sausage omelet. There are a number of wineries in Amador County and a few tasting rooms in Sutter Creek, but we found a champagne bar in downtown Sutter Creek on Main Street. Simply Bubbles Champagne and Sparkling Wine Bar. Simply Bubbles must be open. There you go. You know when they're open as they release the bubbles, which I believe is at noontime.
That's pretty. Oh, it hit my nose.
We were here right when it opened, and initially we were the only ones there. We sat out on the patio. But the building used to be a library. It was very comfortable. Simply Bubbles offers 6 flights of fine champagne and sparkling wines, along with some beers from a local brewery, Amador Brewing. Really was a fun place, and the owners were fabulous and very accommodating. So when you go to Sutter Creek, make sure you stop by Simply Bubbles. Fun time.